And I pride myself on being really organized. I'm usually very, very organized, but I'm honestly juggling a lot right now.
Come on, chickens.
Hi guys, Amanda from Whitewood Acres. Thanks for joining me today. A lot of my videos are heavily edited and, I don't really show a lot of mistakes, but I thought I'm going to start throwing in a vlog once a week and show you guys a little bit of reality. You can hear already there's kind of chaos going on around here. There's music in the background, the pigs honking. Now I know that some of you already know this, but my husband Rick is in finger 11, so he's running through some songs right now because he's about to go on the road. And in the meantime, I am kind of struggling right now, to be honest. I have a lot of things on the go. The beginning of the summer is always like go time on the homestead. There's gardens going in. This year I needed fences around my gardens because I've had a serious rabbit problem. So I'm kind of like all over the place right now. I just got one fence done down here, and that garden just got planted, and I have seedlings that are dying in cups right now that need to go into the garden, and I am trying to simultaneously plant some things in the hugelkultur garden while I'm taking down a fence, but I also need some fence because the chickens are tearing things up. So I'm trying to figure out how to do all of this stuff. And I pride myself on being really organized. I'm usually very, very organized, but I'm honestly juggling a lot right now. So today is going to be a day that I'm going to be out here working from morning till night. Rick's doing his thing. Hopefully he can jump in and help me in a little while, but right now I'm running electricity about 300 feet out to the hugelkultur. It's way, I don't even know if you can see, it's like way behind me here. But in the beginning of the summer, well, let me back up a little bit. The hugelkultur is built on about 2 feet of brush and logs and just wood. So the garden is built on top of that. But the nice thing about all of that material underneath is it holds all of the moisture. So I don't really have to water that garden. It really takes care of itself, except for in the beginning of the season when my seedlings are young and tender. I have to water them every day, and you can see how far away that garden is. And I don't have a hydrant out there. I have no water out there. That's the one downfall to having the garden so far from the house. But this is my solution to it. I run 300 feet of extension cords out there, and I have a little pump with a hose. So what I'm going to do is fill up 2 bins of water in the little trailer that I pull behind the ATV, and I'm going to haul the water out there, and I'm going to plug in my pump and stick it in the tubs. And for the next couple of weeks, that's how I will water the garden on days that it doesn't rain, because while the seedlings are young, they need to be watered every day. Once everything's established in there and they're growing well, I'm not going to be watering it anymore. It's going to take care of itself. But for now, the first couple weeks, it's kind of a pain in the butt, and it has to be done like every morning before the sun gets too hot and starts frying everything. So it's a bit of a job, and especially because we have to take up all of the cords too to mow the lawn. So it's a constant like put it out there, take it down, put it out there, take it down. But it's only for a few weeks, and we just kind of grin and bear it. And actually Rick's a really big help with that when he's home too. Just happens to be summer is also go time for him too. It's festival time, and he's usually on the road, so he does what he can here. But I generally am a one-woman show for the most part. So anyways, I'm just getting ready to plug my extension cords into the house and start running them out to the hugelkultur. Right, so the cord is out all the way from the house, way back there. And the next thing I need to do is put up a little temporary fence here. I've taken off the fence off of this whole side of the garden behind me, and this side still has some chicken wire on it, but the chickens just keep getting in here and then they're trapped. Like they can't figure out how to like get back out again because there's one wall of a fence here. Anyways, I just planted my peppers the other day and I mulched everything with straw, and one of the chickens got out or didn't get put up or something. I don't know. Anyway, she was in here and she just ripped all my plants out by the root, and some of them are not doing so hot, like this one. And normally that wouldn't be such a big deal because I could go to the nursery and, you know, pick up some more. But these happen to be a couple of varieties of peppers that I honestly can't find anywhere. I cannot find them anywhere. So they're like the little tiny cherry bombs. They're really spicy, but not, I mean, they're spicy, but they're not crazy spicy. But I stuff them with cheese and pack them in oil, and they're like the best snack ever. And then the other one is poblano peppers. I can't find them in the grocery store here. I can't find them anywhere really. So I try and grow lots and lots of them because my sister taught me this really great like poblano and spinach cream sauce. And we put it on enchiladas and stuff, and it is like, it's so good. So I like to grow as many poblanos as I can, and then I make all that sauce at harvest time, and I just vacuum pack it and freeze it in the freezer. We have it all year long. But I have to grow my own poblanos because I can't get them anywhere. And then I also have some, you know, just bell peppers in there too. I wish the chickens would have ripped those out, but of course they went after the ones that I really, really want. So I put a bunch of them back in yesterday, and they actually look pretty good. They're standing back up, gave them a little water and overnight to rest. I see another casualty right here, and it's a small one. So of course it's one of my cherry peppers again. But yeah, we've got a couple blossoms over here, which is uplifting my heart right now. So we're gonna throw in a couple of T-posts here, and then I've got a couple rolls of chicken wire that I took off the other side of the garden, and I'm just gonna like jimmy them up just to keep the chickens out of here. Oh, wait, I just gave myself an idea. I actually just remembered that I have poultry netting. Of course, I have poultry netting, so it has its own little post. So I think I'll actually just go get that out of the shed. That would be a lot easier to deal with than putting in T-posts and then having to take them out again later on. All right, well, plan B. Plan B is going to be the plan. Plan B is going to be plan A now. I just remembered I wanted to add some wood ash to some of my cabbage. I heard that it helps keep the bugs away from it. So if I can ever find a way to do that, I'm going to be doing it. Usually I do row covers on my brassicas, but I'm going to try the wood ash this time. I also will spray BTK, but if I don't have to do that, it'd be great. This is my new garden fence. How cute is that? I just did a video, a 3-part series on building this fence because I had such a rabbit problem. Let's go in. Take our wood ash. So I'm growing a lot of cabbage this year. I've never grown cabbage before, but I'm doing it this year because I've been eating a lot of I've been making a lot of spring rolls, and they take a lot of cabbage. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and grow my own. And I also like to make like fermented sauerkraut. So it also requires quite a bit of cabbage. There's my sidekick. She never leaves me. Hey? Sissy's only been here about 6 weeks with us. And me and her were fast friends, weren't we? Oh yeah. We were kissing, making out all the way home, and she slept she slept with me like a baby spoon the first night, and it's been history ever since. I have another dog. I don't know where he's up on the deck having a sleep. Anyway, this little girl is my sidekick, and I gotta say, like, she really does my heart good. Because, you know, we adopt, we don't buy dogs, we rescue. And so we adopted a little boxer a couple of years ago from the Ontario Boxer Rescue. And unfortunately, she fell really ill with an autoimmune disease. And we spent about 6 months really trying everything we could to make her feel better and hopefully get her into remission. We took her to specialists, and unfortunately it didn't work out, and we had to cross her over the Rainbow Bridge, and it was so unbelievably heartbreaking because she was my new companion after I lost my boxer of 13 years who was my soul mutt. And you know, Louise, the girl we lost, had such a big piece of my heart, and to lose her at 2.5 years old was just way too soon. And you know, I was still mourning pretty heavily over my other dog. So when it came time, we decided to rescue again, and the rescue suggested that we check out this little girl who's a boxer mix, and she's just fat. She's the best little dog, and she has healed my soul tremendously just being with me. She's with me all the time, and that's what I needed, you know, a dog just for me, I guess. And she is it. She is my sweet girl, and I'm so happy to have her. But yeah, it feels like it's been a lifetime already, but it's only been 6 weeks. Okay, so we got the poultry netting. With the poultry netting, we got the pump and the hose. Electricity is already run out there. I've put wood ash on the cabbage, so I guess we'll go out and water the seedlings. Oh. Guys, we're up here at the garden. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is put the poultry netting up because these chuckleheads are like losing their minds because I'm here, and they know that I usually let them out when I'm up here so I can keep an eye on them. They're just looking at them all just gathered. They're like, open the door. So I gotta put my poultry netting up or they can't come out because they're masters of destruction. Okay, I don't want to squish any more of my poor babies here. I've spotted the elusive rock star, and he's headed this way. Aw, two of my favorite beings. Where's Michael?
Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
the other door.
oh, oh, the gate must be closed. Here he comes. Hey, Bubba. There's Big Mikey. Where you been, buddy? He's got his ear coming to Mama. That's my good boy. All right, well, as usual, timing's impeccable. I just almost finished this.
Oh.
That's okay. I got lots of jobs today. Lots of jobs to do today. But I'm gonna put, I gotta put something in the corner to hold up that poultry netting. Some tent pegs, and then that should keep them out for the time being. Hmm?
You want T-post it?
He just fell. He just lost his footing. I don't know what happened there. I was just gonna stack 2 of those tent poles. These 2 are stuck together, so it's perfect. They're not gonna come apart. These are tent poles that from an old tent that was falling apart, and they're strung together with elastic, and then they fit together and you bend them and make your tent. And I kept these and took the elastic out of them, and man, they are always saving my butt in the garden some way or another. Like right now. And they don't rot, they don't break, they don't succumb to the elements. They're kind of perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna tie a knot in this and like poke it down in the little hole here, and hopefully that should hold it. So this is poultry netting that you can actually electrify. So it's like a temporary poultry netting. So it's got all these little carbon fiber pegs that you just step into the ground, and then the net will, I think we got 100 feet of it, right? This 100 feet. And we used to actually, when I was building the chicken run last year, and I had no way to contain those jerks, we put it all out behind where the chicken run was going to be, and that's where they spent a lot of the summer last year. I just thought of it. I was going to put T-posts in and then put the chicken wire, which seemed like a lot of work. And then I said chickens, and poultry netting like clicked in my head. So I was like, oh yeah, I've been tripping over that in the shed for like 6 months. Let's go get it. I think it will work just fine. What? Yeah, I just want to make sure they'll find it if there's a hole. So, ow. Okay. That's going to give me some peace of mind. Now I can let them out because they're over there squawking to do that. Release the hens. And Peter. Sissy, don't. What? The shit I do not want to hear. Steve's lava chicken. La, 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 lava. All right, we're gonna fire up the pump. I haven't done this since last year, so hopefully it's working. It's my bin of water. Oh, it's working. I can hear it. It's already plugged in. All right. Yes. I don't have a nozzle. Do it like this. Oh, I gotta save some for these snapdragons. Baby! Come here, buddy. Eat over here. Come on. She doesn't want your food. So if you're wondering why Littles is corralled up here alone without the other chickens, it's because she's deaf and she also doesn't see very well. She doesn't even like blink her eye or move or anything when she doesn't see very well. She usually puts her eye like right up to everything, but she can't see enough to get around, and she doesn't really behave like most chickens do. So she has a coop that's in our garage, her own bachelorette pad just for her, and during the day she comes out here and hangs out in the paddock. She can go through the bars to BB's side, and sometimes she does, but she really just likes to chill near her water, near her food, do a dust bath and lay an egg, and she's very cuddly, so she likes to be around us and get cuddles and stuff. But yeah, she's not really your average chicken, let's put it that way. And then there's Peter, our mini rooster, and he just loves her. He adores her. He just met her like maybe a month or two ago. I started bringing her down with me to work on the garden, and he has been smitten with her ever since. He is so funny. He dances for her and chatters for her and comes looking for her, and he comes and finds her and puffs up his chest and crows, and she does not like him. She just gets so upset because he just came near her precious water bowl. This water bowl is her like home base. Like, she loves to hang out here and just drink water and chill out. Oh man, talk about chaos. Littles is complaining, Petey's on high alert, the pig and the dog are playing through the fence. Guys are goofy. Oh, there's Petey. Petey's back. Well, we're going for a walk late in the afternoon. Normally we'd have the pig with us, but he just had his lunch, so he's gonna go have a nap. We're gonna go and check on some sunflowers that we planted, and then it's time to call it a day. Our son will be home and time to make dinner. Oh, this blurry mark is a horsefly. He's just making his way over to try and take a chunk out of one of us. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into the reality of a day in our life, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for watching.